Today we're going to explore the available actions on the Batches tab. This is where transactions will first appear once processed. These transactions will remain in your Batches tab until the batch closes next. Your gateway automatically closes batches up to 3 times a day, but you can also manually close a batch at any time. As long as transactions are sitting in an open batch, you have these available actions, including adjusting the transaction amount either up or down. Please keep in mind that card brands have rules related to adjusting transactions. Note that a transaction can only be adjusted one time. You can also void a transaction as long as it hasn't settled, recharge a transaction, and queue a transaction. Queuing a transaction means that you're going to be removing this transaction from the current batch and placing it in the queue tab, where it will sit as an authorized-only transaction until you either void the transaction, capture it and put it back into the batch, or let it sit here until it expires after a set number of days that you can specify. When you capture transactions from the queue tab, you're placing it back into the Batches tab so that the next time this batch closes, this transaction will settle. This feature is helpful for merchants that have run a transaction as a charge rather than as an authorized-only transaction, but then decide that they'd like to turn this transaction into an authorized-only transaction so it won't settle when the batch closes next. You can always download information on this page or search previous batches using this drop-down. The Control Panel Batch Settings page is where you can find your batch settings, including setting up automatic batch closures, setting how long a transaction should sit as an authorized-only transaction until it expires on its own, and entering email addresses to receive batch reports or batch error reports every time a batch closes. You can also use this section to choose what information should be included in the batch report that you receive every time a batch closes. The Batches page also has a batch upload option, but please see our video on batch uploads for more information on this feature.